I'm ready to go, Brandon. I've got my spine, and I've got my orange crush.
You're good to go.
I can do anything. All right, we're going to start off this break with our local birthdays. By the way, you're listening to KCHW 102.7. Brandon Hanson has local birthdays to take us through the weekend, and we get these from the Lions Club calendar. And that's the Trujillo Valley Lions Club. You'd like to be part of that, get your name out on the radio when it's your birthday, simply go to kchw.org, go to our members page, and I think it's also called supporters. And go down the list, you'll find the Lions Club and a link that'll download you a PDF to get in the calendar. It's that easy. And here he is, Brandon Hanson.
All right. Happy birthday today, Amelia Fuller, Caleb Thompson, Lyle Williams, Logan Smith, Diane Trapp, and Hans DeBach.
All right.
And let me flip the page here.
All right. On to June we go. It's scary.
All right.
But it is my birthday month.
On Saturday, happy birthday, Becky Washington and
Yay.
Sherry Hansen.
All right. Two wonderful ladies.
Yes.
Do a lot of good in our community. Hold on. I want to give those two ladies a round of applause.
Yay.
All just for them, and happy birthday. All right.
And then happy birthday, Tim Lawrence and Barb Adams.
All right. Happy birthday, you guys, too. And what about Monday?
Oh, we're going to do Monday.
Go ahead.
Oh, my.
I might not show up. It's Monday. It is public radio, and I don't get paid, by the way, remember? All right.
Happy birthday, Boomer Adams, Carlene Hartill, Jake Thompson, and Kayla Hadlock.
All right. Happy birthday all the way around. Lots of birthdays. Lots of people you know, love, you can point and laugh at. What a cool name. A Boomer.
Boomer.
I wonder if his parents were, the only time I've ever heard that name before was Battlestar Galactica.
Was Boomer?
Boomer. Yeah, he was one of the pilots in Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, come on, Boomer.
The original series. Oh, and the other one. They had a Boomer in the reboot, too. So
Did they?
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
have to
remember
watch
the name,
that again.
Boomer. That's cool. Celebrity birthdays to go along with that. I'm going to see if you can guess the first one, Brandon, okay? Are you ready?
Okay.
Just for my impersonation? Go ahead. Make my day.
John Wayne.
No, you're so close, though. Yeah, Clint Eastwood, 89. That was my best impersonation.
He's looking pretty good for 89.
Make my day. All right. I think you saw your old picture.
I gotta go look at Clint.
All right. Sharon Glass from Cagney and Lacey is 76. Tom Berenger, 69. Comedian Chris Elliott, he started off as the man under the chairs on the David Letterman show. He's 59, and really he's not gotten much better than that. Leah Thompson from Caroline in the City and Back to the Future, 58. DMC of Run DMC, Walk This Way, 55. All right. Brooke Shields, 54. The Amazing Race host Phil Coogan, 52. And actor Colin Farrell, 43.
43.
He's the youngest person on the list.
Yes.
All right, we go on to special events at Goofy Holidays. We're going to get those from Brandon, and today the first one is perfect.
Yes, Heat Awareness Day, which you should all kind of recognize.
We're not used to it, though. It could be dangerous.
Yes, we all know what's coming, so let's just get ready.
I think I actually have kind of a recording for that. Hold on.
Do you?
Let's see if it plays here. Hold on. Hot. There you go. That's from last year.
Great. You need to save that for your weather.
That's where it came from.
The next one is Save Your Hearing Day.
Ooh.
Which is a big thing because I don't know if this is on purpose, but sometimes I can't hear my fiance when she's talking to me.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a tune-in thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
might be going
I have somebody in my wife was selective listening too.
That's great.
Did you say something? Nah.
No.
All right.
This will happen. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure this will happen. World No Tobacco Day.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen right now.
It's gonna happen right around the corner.
When I put it out.
Oh goodness. A nice idea though, but
it
it's just kind of hard to get
is.
people to stop.
It is.
Do we want to do months?
Uh,
That's a lot of months.
That is a lot for the month, but do you see? I mean, I didn't see anything that really pops out that you should be ready for. So.
June is Adopt a Shelter Cat Month.
That's important.
I always say though, check the cat out before you adopt it. A mean cat is not a fun cat.
Did you adopt a mean cat once?
No, a
Okay.
mean cat adopted me,
Oh.
and
ouch.
now I'm its servant. So there we go.
You're a manservant to two females.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
He's not going along
He's
with that
kidding,
joke.
honey.
Just kidding. Scott said that, not me. All right.
I don't know. Think we can. Oh, it's Potty Training Awareness Month.
Oh. I've been waiting for that. Yeah. I missed
Been
it.
meaning to get to that.
I missed it the first 52 go-arounds.
Well, you know, just we all grow at our own rate.
That's
Scott.
right. And I'm still 5'4".
And let's see here, Turkey Lovers Month, which kind of cracks me up. Why isn't that November? It seems like that would make more sense.
It would
right?
make a lot more sense.
Unless this is like people that just like the bird, not the meat.
Oh, no, because turkey hunting is going on. Or it was like the
Oh.
last couple weekends. So maybe that for people who love to kill turkeys.
Do you have one of your hippie diatribe about how turkey's bad for you and evil?
No, I don't have
You
one of
don't have
those
one of
ready
those?
yet. No,
You gotta
no.
get that ready.
Processed turkey bad for you.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Turkey's kept in like, when you put 10,000 turkeys in one cage, that could probably be a bad idea.
Right, that could be a bad thing.
Turkeys around here, I don't know why people hunt them. I hope they don't eat them because they taste like turpentine and grease.
Do they?
Yo, they're horrible. I mean,
Well, maybe you're not preparing them right.
I'll eat pretty much anything but gorgonzola cheese and turkey from the Pacific Northwest.
It's all that grunge. It's all that grunge. We have grunge turkeys up
I think
here.
it's all the pine needles and pine cones and that
It really
kind of
tastes
stuff.
like turpentine.
I've never had something. It was so creepily greasy and ultra gamey. It was really rough.
Well, maybe
it
they
was really,
messed
In
up.
fact, there hasn't been too many things that Scott couldn't eat, and that was one of them.
That's a game show.
Yeah. The worms, that's okay. What, you got turkey?
Yeah.
Wild turkey? Yeah, no, I can't do that. That's asking too much. All right, but yeah, it was exceedingly gross. So, all right, but it could have been the way it's prepared. Not dissing the guy who served it to me, but
Let's diss the guy, though.
yeah, okay, yeah. All right, are you done, or did you have some more?
Oh, Saturday.
Saturday's packed chock full of stuff.
Yes, but I want to do your favorite.
'Kay.
Heimlich Maneuver Day on Saturday.
Heimlich Maneuver
Yes.
Day. All right, I got to do it once. Have you ever given anybody the Heimlich?
No,
Yeah.
I hope I don't have to, because I'd probably mess it up.
I was scared. She had tapped me, and I could tell stuff was coming out of the corner of her mouth. I said,
Right.
"Are you choking?" And she shook her head. And I go to the table because I knew I'm smaller.
Right.
And I said, "Does anybody at the does anybody know the Heimlich maneuver?" And everybody looked at me with a glazed, scared look, and I was like, "It's up to you, Scott." And the first one didn't work, but the second one, I sent that hunk of prime rib flying out of her.
They like hit
Yeah.
somebody like in a movie, like,
yeah.
"Oh."
And she hugged me and said, "I saved her." So it was cool.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool, and it was easier than I thought. I just remembered because I'd done the CPR, and they include that, and the way you hold your hand and everything. And first time didn't work. I thought, okay, a little bit harder, but you don't want to break somebody's rib
Right,
cage or
doing
make
it,
it worse.
right.
But it works, and yeah.
Good.
All right.
Good there.
All right. So anything else fun?
Other than Olive Day, let's see here. Ooh, nope. Everything else is On Sunday, it's Rocky Road Ice Cream Day
All right, that's kind of important.
and Rotisserie Chicken Day.
All right.
But you don't like birds, so
I love birds. All right. I'm just kidding. I eat chicken and turkey all the time. All right. Yeah? It's beef I have a problem with. No, I'm kidding.
you know chicken's bad for you, Scott.
All right.
Big chicken.
All right. I don't know what it is, but Sunday, you should probably just... Oh, you did. Did you mention National Bubba Day?
No.
Okay.
National Bubba
We'll
Day.
be looking for somebody named Bubba. All right. Let's see. The number of days Phil spent in the time loop in the film Groundhog Day.
Okay.
According to the website What Culture. This is our number for the day. It is the number of days Phil spent in the time loop on Groundhog's Day. I should say that's Bill Murray, right?
Right.
All right. So, 12,395. 12,395 days in the same time loop.
How'd they figure that out?
I don't know. Because did it happen over years?
I have no
remember
idea.
that. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of crazy.
Scary stuff.
That is scary. If
It
you think
is.
about it. Can you imagine living the same day over with, how many years is that? That's a lot. Oh, that's a lifetime almost. I'm going to do the math here. Let's see. Was it 12,300? Let's see here. This is great radio, by the way. You're doing math. Okay. How?
All right, it's a spelling bee next, so don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Was it 365 days?
395. It was 12,395 days.
Right, but in a year, 365?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Oh, my goodness. So he was in there 33 years.
Wow.
Almost 34 years.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, that's nuts.
All right, spelling bee. You heard of the National Spelling Bee? It's been kind of in the news here and there.
Yes.
That it was going on. It ended in an 8-way tie.
Did it now?
Yeah. So they just gave all of them some cash. All right. Tomorrow's June 1st. All right. Hurricane season begins in 3, 2, 1.
That's not nice. That's one thing I'm glad we don't deal with.
The first name up for hurricanes this summer. First name up. We have our own version of this.
Do we? Okay.
Yes. First hurricane up is Hurricane Andrea, which has a special meaning for you, Brandon.
Well, don't tell Jared that.
Did they happen to hear their anniversary was a couple days ago?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's what it said in the calendar, and we roasted them. And it's on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, we totally roasted them. It's not labeled. You'd have to. I'd have to try to figure out which one it was for you. But yeah, we roasted them pretty hard. So I was hoping maybe they caught it and came into work grumbling because we roasted them. So
No. I gotta go find that clip and replay it. I gotta figure out.
And then I had this whole thing about, you know what? It's like every other month it's their anniversary in the calendar. I think they did it on purpose.
Right. It's just always their anniversary.
Or it's a misprint. But yeah, first hurricane up, Hurricane Andrea, and I've actually ran away from Andrea, so I get that. After you pick on her, run. All right. Up next then will be Hurricane Barry. He's not that scary.
Did they have all the names already picked?
I guess that's what it says. So the first 5 up. Then I like this, not scary at all. Oh, Hurricane Chantel and Lace. Hurricane Chantel, yes.
That doesn't sound threatening at all.
Oh, but this one could be Hurricane Dorian.
Dorian?
Dorian Gray.
What about Daryl? I want to see like a Hurricane Daryl.
Hey, we got Hurricane Daryl and his other
Here
brother.
comes Daryl. And Denny right here.
And then Aaron with the E, or Erin, as I like to call her.
Erin.
Hurricane Erin. All right, those are the first 5 hurricanes this summer. All right.
Wouldn't it be like, it'd be bad enough if your community got hit by a hurricane, but what if it was like the most ridiculous name ever? Like Chantel. I remember when Chantel came through and blew everything over.
What if it was something fun, though, like Hurricane Bubba?
Yeah, there needs to be a Hurricane Bubba.
Hurricane Bubba. All right. Here's a storm chaser. Speaking of all that stuff, storm chaser proposed to her boyfriend in front of a massive tornado.
Of course they did.
Yes. A massive tornado in Kansas looms in the background from a few weeks ago.
And they proposed right there?
Yes.
Seems like a kind of a not smart thing to do.
Yes. That's my best driving I ever saw my mom do. Is we were in North Dakota, prone to hurricanes, going to the lake. I think we were at the lake, went to town with Mom, got groceries, and we're coming back, and there's a gravel road, and there's not very many hills in North Dakota, but we actually came up a little hill, and when we crest it, there is a tornado coming down the gravel road right at us, and Mom flipped that 4-door, and we're talking like probably 1970, and she whipped that 4-door Buick around sliding sideways on that gravel road and punched it. It was like a race car. I was through the groceries everywhere, eggs broken in the back. But hey, the tornado could not catch my mother.
Could not. Well, that's good.
Impressive driving. It was like race car driving. For an 8-year-old, all of a sudden your mom's cool? What? I didn't know you could do that, Mom. You've been holding back. Next time you take me to school, I want you to do that.
You want a power slide.
Power slide. All right, we should probably take a break. Get ready for today's odd news. Y'all hip for that? that?
Ooh, yeah, let's do odd news.
All right, we're going to go find some sound effects and go in hunt of the stupids. I picked out kind of a fun one. It's cheesy from the 90s, early 90s, but it's a great morning song, all right? So if you're just getting up and you got your cup of coffee, step out the front door, enjoy the cool morning air, and crank it up with the call and KCHW. It didn't play. Oh, there it goes.
Here's to the babies in a brand new world. Here's to the beauty of the stars. Here's to the travelers on the open road. Here's to the dreamers in the bars. Here's to the teachers in the crowded rooms. Here's to the workers in the fields. Here's to the preachers of the sacred words. Here's to the drivers at the wheel. Here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Now let the day begin. Here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Now let the day begin. Let the day begin. Here's to the winners of the human race. Here's to the losers in the game. Here's to the soldiers of the bitter war. Here's to the wall that bears their names. Here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Now let the day begin. Here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Let the day begin. Let the day begin. Let the day start. Hey! Here's to the doctors and their healing work. Here's to the loved ones in their care. Here's to the strangers on the streets tonight. Here's to the lonely everywhere. Here's to the wisdom from the mouths of babes. Here's to the lions in the cage. Here's to the struggles of the silent poor. Here's to the closing of the age. Here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Now let the day begin. Oh, here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Let the day begin. Here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Let the day begin. Here's to you, my little loves, with blessings from above. Now let the day begin. Let the day begin. Let the day start.
This is a story about Billy Joe and Bobby Sue. Two young lovers with nothing better to do than sit around the house, get high and watch a tube. And here's what happened when they decided to cut loose. They headed down to old El Paso. That's where they ran into a great big hassle. Billy Joe shot a man while robbing his castle. Bobby Sue took the money and run. knows just exactly what the facts is. He ain't gonna let those two escape justice. He makes his living off of the people's taxes. Bobby Sue, whoa, whoa, she slipped away. Billy Joe caught up to her the very next day. They got the money, hey, you know they got away. They're headed down south and they're still running today. Saying, go on, take the money and run. Go on, take the money and run. Go on, take the money and run. Oh, Lord. Go on, take the money and run.
Northern Lights Public Radio is 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Deer Park, Colville.
I met you down on the Lower East Side, and this whole thing started when I just asked for your name. You said it's Jane. Now it's 3 months, 7 days into this thing, and I can't help thinking that it's all been in vain. You're all in vain. Now, dear Jane, yeah, I'm writing you to say that we're no good together. Oh, Jane, yeah, I'm gonna find a way to float away like a feather. I don't wanna hurt you, but I gotta make a change. All I can say is that I hope you feel the same, dear Jane. Oh, we can make it from the Bowery to Prince without bumping into some other guy who says he's your friend. Just another friend, huh? You wanna go out when I wanna stay in. You want me to love you, but I just can't pretend. Just can't do it no more. Now, dear Jane, yeah, I'm writing you to say that we're no good together. Oh, Jane, yeah, I'm gonna find a way to float away like a feather. I don't wanna hurt you, but I gotta make a change. All I can say is that I hope you feel the same, dear Jane. I never thought I would believe that such a pretty thing could come with such a sting. Here's a day I never thought I'd see. Such a pretty one would make me wanna fly like you did. Now, dear Jane, yeah, I'm writing you to say that we're no good together. Oh, Jane, yeah, I'm gonna find a way to float away like a feather. Don't wanna hurt you, but I gotta make a change. All I can say is that I hope you feel the same, dear Jane. Oh, Jane. You know it's easy to write that you want it to end, but the hard part comes when you gotta hit send. No, I never could send it now. I never did send it.
real soon. Everybody got one. I'm a believer. I'm beside her. Desire. Right? She's the dollars, she's my protection. Yeah, she's a
A world gone wacky,
Out here, due process is a bullet.
and some of the scariest people on the planet.
I think you're bluffing. Be afraid. You know, you look mighty pretty when you get mad.
It's your odd news on KCHW.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
All right, Scott and Brandon with today's edition of the Odd News, wrapping up the week with the crazies. And we've got the news attack, which is the first part of it is always true, and the second part's an attempt at a bad joke. Brandon's going to kick it off.
All right, take yourself to the fine state of Missouri,
Yay.
where an elephant escaped its enclosure at the Kansas City Zoo. And that's a big animal to get out.
Wow.
But fortunately, zoo officials were able to grab it before it squeezed into a waiting Uber.
You know, they say elephants are pretty smart.
They are pretty bright animals.
Let's keep going with the animal stuff. New study finds that mammals tend to grow bigger brains when their fathers have an active share in parenting. So thanks a lot, Dad, for sitting on the couch all day drinking beer.
Wallet Hub. Ooh, this is a travel story. Wallet Hub has named Honolulu as the best city for residents to take staycations.
Really?
Yeah, good job, Wallet Hub. Could have told me that. So it makes sense if you live in Honolulu. Do you really want to blow your vacation time visiting New Jersey?
That's right.
I mean,
How are you gonna go
like if
somewhere
you're
cool?
on the, would you ever leave Hawaii? Would you just be like, eh?
I've talked to people that live there, and they say it kind of sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't think so, but
Like, well, I hear it's really expensive over
Yeah.
there because you got to ship everything in over plane or a
Yeah.
big boat.
you end up living in a van down by the ocean.
No, that sounds great though.
To me, yeah.
I don't, like, does it just? The weather can't suck, can it?
I don't know. I've never heard of a hurricane hitting Hawaii, so maybe they're okay because they're on the other side.
Ooh, maybe
Yeah.
tourists suck. Well,
Right.
I guess they have volcanoes too.
That's
That
true.
is-
You know, it's always something. You know, like here in Chihuahua, all the lava. Yeah,
Yeah, all the lava. Yeah.
gotta watch out for it.
Chihuahua, the most natural disaster poor town in the world.
All we suffer from is fire and rattlesnakes.
Yeah, that's it. Fire and rattlesnakes there. So.
All right. Department of Energy has come under fire for renaming natural gas exports as Freedom Gas.
I love it. Freedom gas. Freedom gas.
Isn't all gas kind of freeing?
It is.
Freedom Gas sounds like something that you're forced to smell when you're on a camping trip with 10-year-olds.
Oh, it smells like freedom gas in here.
Wow.
Oh, thanks
wow.
for leaving this story for me.
Okay.
The new 14-acre Star Wars attraction, Galaxy's Edge, opens today at Disneyland. If you go, may the Force and a whole lot of money be with you.
I guess the waiting lines are ridiculous because
Right.
of this. Eric was on earlier this week, has some friends, because he used to work down there, have some friends that are still working there. All employee passes are revoked. Yeah, they're expecting some of the highest attendance ever because of this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, if I was an employee, I'd sneak on at night, because don't they have like a life-size Millennium Falcon or something? I'd
Yeah,
totally
there's a whole
sneak
thing.
on that
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
What about a Death Star? Disney would make a Death Star. I know they totally would. Like in the shape of like a Mickey's head or something like that.
With ears on. Oh, I didn't know you did that impersonation.
I'm not going to do that ever again.
That was awesome. Wow, I think you should recreate like a whole Darth Vader scene as Mickey Mouse. All right. You work on that, okay?
Okay, I'll
Next
work on
comedy
that.
show.
All right.
Attendance for Major League Baseball is down for the 4th consecutive year, so to grab people's attention, baseball will begin freely adopting techniques from hockey and football. For example, from now on, umpires won't interfere while players fight, and after every home run, you can expect a well-choreographed team celebration dance.
Oh, I'd watch that. Dude, baseball fights are the best fights to watch. It's hilarious. It's so much fun to watch. I shouldn't say that.
You know, though, when I look out at the field, for professional, it amazes me that of the out-of-shape people in baseball.
Really?
It does. I find, they're professional athletes. Why
No,
do they
they're
have
not.
beer bellies?
Oh, then you must, oh, goodness. Yeah, I always love the big fat pitcher. Oh,
There's always a few that just don't quite fit that pro athlete physique thing. Researchers have, but I guess that's good that people can get into major sports and not be like in perfect shape.
Yeah, they just throw a ball really well. So
And it's, I guess, and catch, right?
Right.
And it doesn't matter if you waddle around the bases if you can hit hard enough. Researchers advise new way of measuring the stress level of whales by looking inside their mouths.
Okay.
They're closely examining their teeth for signs of smoking and their breath for signs of drinking. Hi.
Oh, this whale looks like he's on meth.
Oh, no, it's gone too far. It's out of control again.
FedEx is announcing that starting in January, it will begin making deliveries 7 days a week. Wow, that's crazy.
That's cool.
Oh, we're a FedEx shop over at the Independent. Does this mean we have to be open 7 days a week?
Just you, Brandon. Just you.
me. Okay. So now you can't pretend that you never received those tickets for your friend's daughter's second grade dance recital. Dang it! I didn't get it in the mail. Sorry.
I got the weirdest thing. We got our transmitter back, and I paid shipping fees
Okay.
to the company.
Right.
And I got a bill the other day from FedEx for duties and customs addressed to the radio station. I never signed up for any kind of shipping through FedEx. I never gave them my information.
Right.
So, and I didn't buy it. It was a repair. But yeah, I got to hit for like $200 in duties and taxes.
Duties? Is it a tariff?
Yeah, but I never agreed to anything.
Did you get tariffed?
I think I got tariffed. And you know what?
The Brits in U.S. are,
You know what?
I'm going to tariff your transmitter.
I'm not going to pay it.
You're not going to.
I'm not going to pay it. I mean, I
well-
didn't sign up for anything.
You're messing with the federal government, Scott.
It's FedEx.
Okay. The federal government, FedEx. No,
They have
just
nothing to
kidding.
do with the FedEx.
I
But,
know.
but it's just, I never agreed to anything. How can they just send me a bill?
Do we need to talk about this,
Yes,
Scott?
no, I don't know.
The
It's just
government
really
owns
weird.
you, Scott.
It's just really weird, it'd just be like, okay, let's say you don't have a MasterCard and from Capital One, and all of a sudden they start saying, yeah, you do, and you owe us a bunch of money.
Oh, I had that happen, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I never used a credit card, and then all of a sudden I owed $1,000. And I
Nice.
was like, oh, somebody in California stole it.
Stolen identity.
Good job. So that was fun.
I think it's your turn.
Yes, Tom Petty's widow is trying to stop his eldest daughter from launching a line of salad dressings under the late rock and roller's name.
Wow.
Salad dressings. The salad dressing options include free falling Italian and running down a dream ranch.
Wow. That's
fancy.
really kind of lame.
Whoa. No, that isn't the worst thing I had. Didn't you hear about like Ted Williams' son or something like that? Was preserving his head like at a cryo lab or something like that.
Nice.
Absolutely nuts.
I hope my kids love me that much.
It's gonna be like Futurama. You're gonna show up in 1,000 years in one of those like little bottle things.
Yeah. Except I'll be like that first captain in the Enterprise, just the head in that chair.
Zach Brannigan.
All right. Baskin-Robbins announced a new line of flavors based on the cable hit science fiction show Stranger Things.
Yes.
All right, some good news here, too. They also had a Game of Thrones flavor, but people complained that though it started out delicious, it ended by leaving a really bad taste in your mouth.
Hey.
Brum-bum.
Sorry, your dragon show sucks.
All right. And there's nothing worse than devoting that much time to a TV series to be disappointed by its ending.
But there's books. Like, I don't get how people are disappointed if there are books.
Go read the book.
Yeah, go read the book. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe they changed it, but oh well. You know what was disappointing? Last episode of Seinfeld.
I don't even remember it. I watched it, but I
Exactly.
was not a huge fan. Yeah.
Exactly.
That lame, huh?
Yeah, that lame.
All right. They're all still alive. Maybe they come back and do one.
Well, they probably will with how everything's coming back 30 years later. Did you see the trailer for the new Star Trek Picard series?
No.
So it starts off all like, you're the admiral. And then right at the end, after all this dramatic talking and stuff, it cuts to, Patrick Stewart. And I'm like, whew, boy, Patrick, the years have not treated you well.
Wow.
And, he always was bald and stuff, but now he's starting to kind of have that geriatric look to him. And it's like,
Aw.
oh, no, let's not do this. Nope.
Is there really a new Star Trek series?
Yes.
And what station's doing that?
CBS.
Wow.
It's on their streaming service. But it's
Wow.
going to be like the golden years of Captain Picard. But he's kind of old.
Wow. You haven't
They-
seen him in a long time.
Yeah, it's like, I feel bad. It's
I'm
just
sure
like-
they'll have some young, vibrant people on the show as well. I want to see Patrick Stewart in his walker. All right. You've got the wacky but true lead off here. We're trimming
Okay.
trees.
Yes. A tree trimmer was accused of pointing a gun at a couple who refused service. After a husband and wife said, no, we don't need you to trim our trees, he allegedly pointed a gun at the pair and told them, I'm a fast shot, and I never miss.
It went down something like this.
I never shot nobody. I didn't have to.
Ooh.
Play that again. I love John Wayne.
You love John Wayne? Ah, could you imagine him looking you down in your face and telling you this?
I never shot nobody. I didn't have to.
And it looks like I'm going to have to.
Somebody ought to belt you in the mouth.
Yeah. It's not going to be me. And I love that. And he says, hell, I won't. He punches him right in the face.
Yeah, everybody knows that, right?
I do.
McClintock, it's Chihuahua.
Yes. Oh, best John Wayne movie ever. Doctors in India were shocked to discover 8 spoons and a knife inside a man's stomach.
Of course.
35-year-old been complaining of unbearable pain.
Well, why?
He might have confessed to it before they cut him open just to save the shock on the doctor's face. Wow, he's got a whole tool chest in here. Emergency surgery was performed, and it was discovered the tip of a knife had punctured a hole in his stomach. They also found, get this, 2 screwdrivers, 2 toothbrushes, and then among a bunch of bizarre other objects. They got them all out.
Oh, good.
It's thought that the man suffers from pica, an eating disorder that is characterized by the desire to eat items with little or practically no nutritional value.
So everybody else then? Going to the supermarket?
Yes.
Yeah, these Cheetos.
You know, I don't like the Cheetos, but the bag, really good. And this metal clip that holds it shut, delicious.
Tasty.
Yeah, I like that. Items with little or nutritional value, like fast food.
This is a tasty burger.
With a screwdriver in it. All right.
I get to say this one.
Yes, be careful.
Yeah, I will be careful. A F-35 fighter jet dogfight accidentally resulted in a sky
Drawing.
drawing of something.
That was dirty.
Yes, dirty. 6 F-35 Joint Strike Fighters from the 56th Fighter Wing at Luke Air Force Base in Arizona were simulating aggressor air training when they accidentally created contrails that resembled a member. A base spokeswoman said, we've seen the photos that have been circulating online. Leadership reviewed the training tapes from the flight and confirmed the F-35s conducted standard fighter training maneuvers, resulting in the creation of contrails. There wasn't any inappropriate, oh, we're going to do this.
Like the other pilots that got in trouble for drawing it on
Over
purpose.
OMAC.
Yeah.
The flight audio was reviewed by senior leadership, and it confirmed the statements by the pilots explaining that, hey, this was all just a mistake that,
As they snickered. But
Yeah.
after the other guys got, in trouble,
yeah, they probably
court-martialed
had to-
for it, they were probably a little worried about it. But no, the general was totally cool with it.
Great job, team. Head back to base for debriefing and cocktails.
I had to.
Zap Brannigan.
Pet cat, which was stuck on a railway bridge in England for 6 days, turned into a major rescue operation. 5-year-old cat named Hattie got trapped on the 30-foot bridge. Fighters spent days trying to rescue the cat to no avail. On the 6th day, Hattie just walked off the bridge and went home.
No.
Yes. Yes.
So the cat was up there and then just decided to get down.
Well, the reason why it wouldn't for the first 5 days, they kept playing this song.
Did you ever think when you eat Chinese, it ain't pork or chicken but a fat Chinese? Yet the food tastes great so you don't complain. But that's not chicken in your chicken chow mein. Seems to me I ordered sweet and sour pork, but Garfield's on my fork. He's purring here on my fork. There's a cat in the kettle at the Peking Moon.
Sorry. See, it wouldn't come down.
Can I tell you this Chinese food story?
Is it as bad as that song?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
All right.
So I lived in Centralia for 3 years, right?
Okay.
And I had this, it was like called, it was this Chinese restaurant, and it had the best food ever. Like, absolutely loved it, right? Like, it was an event to go there. Like, we're going here.
Love the
It's gonna
Shanghai.
be
It was my
yeah,
favorite.
we're going to go here. Well, the newspaper which I worked for would occasionally run like the food inspection,
Reports?
like the grades and stuff. Oh. Well, they got like, they didn't get a failing grade, but they got like a D- or something like that. And so me and my buddy, who we love going there, right? We looked at the grade and we're like, well, after they give them a bad grade, they usually improve. So we're probably good if we just go back. Like, yeah, it's fine. They probably cleaned it up, It's no big deal. So we kept, even though they got a D-, we're just
Didn't
like,
scare you at all?
yeah, we're just like, oh, whatever. They probably cleaned it up after a bad grade. So.
I would have kept going to the Shanghai. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
All right.
that's my Chinese story.
I miss the Shanghai.
We need a teriyaki.
Tore down the Shanghai and build a parking lot. All right. I think you're up.
Oh, yes. So hungover guys wake up to find hilarious selfie on his phone.
Oh.
Reese Park had a big night out in Australia, in Tasmania. Things got so out of hand that after he climbed into a taxi, the driver called police. Officers took Reese home and put him in bed. Before leaving, the cops took the opportunity to record the moment with a selfie in case Reese couldn't remember how he got home. They used his camera.
Oh. And when he woke up and looked at the picture,
Yeah. Oh, my. Oh.
I probably should just play it.
Thank you so much for being my friend.
And not putting me in jail. That's kind of lucky.
That is.
Maybe
lucky.
he was a town favorite or something.
Well, I don't know. Like, why would they put him in jail, though?
Because
He climbed into a taxi. He's going home.
But the driver actually called police, so he must have been
That's
getting out of
weird.
control.
That's weird.
In some way. We need more details.
Like, yeah, we need more details. How
All right.
drunk was he?
All right. This is probably the funnest story, I think, this morning, because the story isn't really that good, but just the idea of it. Now, picture this in your mind. Car loses all four wheels at once.
Oh, my.
Car traveling on a highway in Switzerland lost all four wheels simultaneously, coming to an immediate halt in the highway. Car's passengers had just switched the vehicle from winter to summer wheels, but they used the wrong nuts when mounting the new wheels.
Oh, no. Really?
Or perhaps it was Brandon.
Our shenanigans are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
Not shenanigans at all, really. Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the mozzarella sticks? You mean shenanigans? No! You're talking about shenanigans, right?
Put those away.
I like the gun click.
Click. You mean shenanigans?
Hey, we made it all the way through and we're still alive. All right.
Barely.
That is your odd news for a...
Rock It Out Friday.
There you go. Scott and Brandon, stay with us. We got a few things left to do, and we're going to leave you with this because I think we did an outstanding job, and we deserve this one. All right, Brandon?
Okay.
All right.
Great job, team. Head back to base for debriefing and cocktails.
We're out of here.